What's up, guys? It's Mitch with SC Weather. We definitely have a big weather maker moving in for tomorrow. A tropical system that won't be named, but it's going to be a potent little thing. I'm telling you that right now. So we're going to jump into 3 different sets of models because all 3 of these models have a little bit different scenario. This is the Hrrr model. So this is around midnight tonight, and it has the waves of rain already moving into the low country. And this one's kind of like the middleman. It's kind of like between the NAM and the Euro, except more closer to the NAM. But as we move later into the night, this is the 2 a.m. range. We have the rain moving more into the state, even into the Columbia area, into the Midlands. And then you have, we're getting to the 4 a.m. range, closer to sunrise, and the rain is really starting to take over the coast. Storms, this will be heavy rain, it'll be windy. And we get later in today into this is the 6 a.m. range, and even the Hrrr model is showing a lot of rain even deeper into South Carolina. So, the Hrrr model is definitely has the rain covering almost the entire eastern part of the state, especially Charleston and Myrtle Beach, getting a ton of heavy rain, and we're starting to get into late morning at this point. But y'all get to point, this is the radar simulation for that, and it looks like the shield of rain starts pouring out, and it has that low pressure, if you will, really coming on shore, and with waves of heavy rain and storms. And this is starting to get into the later afternoon, around the 4 p.m. range, and the rain really starts to clear the state. Pretty much by later evening, man, there might not be a whole lot of rain at all. So this is the rainfall accumulation for the Hrrr model. Now check it out, man. That area where you see purple and stuff, that's 4 or 5 inches of rain going straight through the PD. It actually has the axis of heavier rain west of Myrtle Beach, and so that's a little different. So it's going right near Charleston, up through the PD to the upstate through Chesterfield County and stuff. Now check it out. This is the Euro model. The Euro model just threw everybody kind of in a wrench today, because you see down there at the bottom, it has, now it's not going to be as high a resolution as the short range model, but it starts to bring it on shore, and it has this thing basically plowing this storm pretty much almost going in through a gusta. You see them darker greens. Now that doesn't look very flashy or anything, but that's heavy rain, very heavy rain coming into and riding basically the border of Georgia and South Carolina. And it's shooting up, and looks like majorities of it is actually in Georgia. So, this is definitely a wildly different scenario. Has it totally different, and, you can't ignore it because it's the European model. But at the same time, it's so much different than these short-range models. It's kind of odd. So now the rain's way over there. Check out the rainfall accumulations here. Checking out 4, 5, 6 inches of rain into Georgia, and hardly nothing where the main rain was going through on the Hrrr model. So it's odd. It is weird, and I don't see how that plays out, but you never know. It's kind of a weird thing. Now this is the NAM, the latest NAM, one that just came out. This is around the 6 a.m. range. See how different than in the other models they are? Shows a wave of rain about to come on shore, storms, heavy rain, wind-driven rain. It's not going to be hurricane or tropical storm conditions, I don't think, but the NAM has it so much more, I guess you can say, isolated and more together, where, where it's hitting, it's packing a punch, but you don't have to drive far to really get out of it. But the latest NAM does show the shield of rain just making it into the Midlands, but not a whole lot of rain, really. But it is pouring, and it is nasty in Myrtle Beach area and the Grand Strand and stuff like that. Now you can tell how isolated. Look at that cutoff. It goes from, hardly to a trace in Richland County to, 2-3 inches of rain a couple counties over to the east. But even on this NAM, it shows the main axis of heavier rain, 4, 5, 6 inches of rain going right through Wilmington, North Carolina. So it actually looks like it ticked east a little bit. But this is winds. This is a concern. It wouldn't be a concern if we hadn't had so much rain lately, but this is a concern because the soil is saturated. There's definitely going to be down trees tomorrow. Winds are going to be crazy, but wherever this thing makes kind of landfall, if you will, it's going to be consistent 15, 20, 30 mile per hour winds. with some gust up to, I don't know, maybe 30, 40 mile per hour winds. And we'll show the gust up here. Now this is the NAM for the gust, potential gust. You see that center? I know y'all know what I mean, right there in Horry County. That's where it's showing I guess the center of the low pressure, if you will, is making on shore, almost like it's a tropical storm or something. So that's very impressive. It's definitely different. Not a lot of people trust the NAM when it comes to tropical systems. So that's definitely something we need to think about. But this is the Euro model. If this was to come true, it would just be a windy, wet day across basically the entire state. But then again, the axis of heavier rain would be in Georgia, as opposed to eastern parts of South Carolina. I don't think that's gonna come true, but that's the update I got, guys. Stay safe. Another really rainy day, and God bless y'all. Y'all have a nice night.